go get them again.
Welcome back to the Robes Away channel. I'm your host, Mark, and welcome to an unboxing first impression video on my channel. Today we're delving into the brand of Amouage and this one called Boundless. Now, Amouage unboxing days usually are pretty exciting on my channel. I absolutely love it. It's one of my favorite niche brands of all time, especially in the Christopher Chong era. Not saying much about the new era, but this is part of course of the new era. But this is a fragrance that, not that, the excitement on some of these, like when I first unboxed Interlude, Memoir, Epic, among others of that previous line, there's this thought over me that I felt like, oh, this is going to be close to a 10 out of 10. Now I've sampled this, so this is not a first impression video, so I kind of lied. It is definitely an unboxing. I finally have my bottle, but it was sampled earlier in the year on my channel, I believe a few months back. If you do want to check out that video is much more informative than something like this, an unboxing. This is just the renewal. See what I get. Do I get the same introduction that I kind of got in the sample? The sample gives you more of the dry down, performance and all that. So much more of a, I lived with it a little bit. Now, this fragrance in that sampling, I slowly, gradually liked it. It wasn't a 10 out of 10, but it felt, if I recall correctly, I was more enthused about the introduction of this fragrance, which we're going to smell here today, than the back end. I felt the back end was a little more pedestrian, but of course there's an all-star nose behind this, Karine Vichon Spanner, a great nose, actually an underrated nose in our fragrance community. Yeah, go check out that video. If you haven't seen that video, I would highly recommend that if you're trying to figure out if you want to buy this and you take my word, you know, to help you purchase a fragrance. I never, ever, ever tell someone to blind buy something, especially from a brand like this. There is a lot of fragrances from this line that are a little more harder to love. It is definitely for more experienced nose. So I am excited to add another Amouage to my collection today. And I'm also, again, I don't want to poo-poo it, but I'm actually more excited about now I have a bottle. Now I can spray as much as I can. Now I can do an actual test drive video on this and actually have a lot of time with it than a little sample. Usually with Amouage, little samples don't say much. Now before we get into, of course, the meat and potatoes and start unboxing, thank you to all of you that subscribe to my channel and the ones that do smash that like button. I'd really appreciate if you're new to the channel, if you subscribe, merci beaucoup, thank you. If you do hit that subscribe button, much appreciated. If you hit that like button, love you, which brings me up in the algorithm pretty much. So I really appreciate if you just take that time to push up these videos and have a much more. This is part of the Free Bottle Brigade also, Amouage. So they do give out to, in my personal opinion, to the wrong people. That's my opinion. They don't give love to the influencers prior to the Free Bottle Brigade that actually gave flowers, bought with their own money, and actually love the brand of Amouage. And there's still a lot of influencers, or we'll say actual reviewers, that have smaller channels that these brands just ignore, which is a shame, because they actually have real love for it. They're not overemphasizing a brand just to get more free bottles. So on to our sponsor of the day, FragranceX.com. I wanted to take the time to thank them. You can get a bottle of this fragrance on their site. Check out FragranceX and support me by utilizing coupon code ROBESAWAIT in their coupon section, and you get 15% off of your purchase. And as you can see from here, any Amouage enthusiast sees that, again, I just got this bottle from Fragrance X just recently, a few months back. I think I made a post in January of this year. So it's been a while, or maybe it's been February. Anyway, it's been a few months, but from what you can see, it's the older style bottles. So Amouage did change the packaging of their scents. They've been actually playing around a lot with their packaging for some reason, but this does look like an older bottle, which is always, personally for me, is actually a plus. I do want to see, I love seeing older bottles come through. So Fragrance X, of course, don't buy straight from the source. Well, they may, but usually it's from mom and pop shops or places that had, maybe they just went out of business or something like that. So let's unbox this thing and I'm going to give you my thoughts on this. This was a, from what I recall, a tobacco vanilla based fragrance, but there's obviously a lot more to it. There it is. Bottles, the presentation are absolutely gorgeous of these Amouages. I love adding one of these to my collection. You can smell it through the atomizer a little bit. So this old presentation has, you know, signed by Kedin, I think created by Kedin. Yeah, 2021. So the key fragrance notes: blood orange, cardamom, ginger. Okay. So yeah, there it is, Boundless. Finally in my collection. I have my strip right here. 2021 release. Kedin, of course, the nose. Nose that developed, ooh, let's try to go with my Rolodex here. Memoir Man, Overture. Ooh, I might be wrong here. Myths, Fate. I might be missing some, but really good resume of Kedin. So let's delve into it. Let's spray it on a strip. And then I'll put it on my skin as my scent of the day. But again, Amouages, if you are going to a shop or something like that, definitely put it on skin. Try to get a sample to take home. That's always, or like a little decant. That's always a huge thing I would recommend. Yeah. So this introduction brings me back, definitely a pipe tobacco, an ambery glow to it, some spices. You can sense a little bit of those brighter notes: ginger, blood orange. Ginger in here is definitely outstanding. Really good ginger. And now it's reminding me of that sampling samples, which wasn't too far away. It was a couple months back, if maybe not just a month. So I just wanted to get the sample out of the way. I already had the bottle back then, but yeah. Oh yeah, I remember the blood orange kind of playing peekaboo on my in this fragrance. It's not a long-standing note. So there we have it, Boundless. And so I'm just gonna remind myself of this intro on my skin. Ooh, much more spice on my skin. Yeah. Okay. Oh yeah, there's like that cumin-like spice that it's like hidden. It's not listed in the notes, but there's a little bit of that funk. And there's like a cinnamon, cardamom, cloves perhaps in this, but there's a lot of beautiful spices, smooth tobacco, an ambery glow, a little bit of that ginger, giving it some brightness. Blood orange at the same time. The blood orange goes in and out like whoop, hey ho, see you later. Spices are outstanding in this, and they're not huge and vivid. And I'm trying to remember which ones. There's quite a bit of the older Christopher Chong eras that the spices will take over the fragrance. Here, not so much. They're really balanced well with the theme of that vanillic, ambery tobacco thing. Little bit of an incense underlying all this. There is some resins in here. A little bit of a cola vibe too. And then there's, oh, what's in here? Is it benzoin or myrrh? I think it's both. That plays it gives you kind of like a balmy, but like a cola vibe. Like, what do I recommend? I'm trying to go back to my sampling. Oh yeah, Roja Dove's Creation E, and I think that one has myrrh or benzoin. One of, and this is giving that vibe in the introduction. And again, outstanding, complex opening. And I remember, again, the dry down is the thing that really I kind of went, oh. So the introduction, I never had a problem. The introduction is absolutely gorgeous. There is some Cadian magic in here in this introduction. And I do look forward to sniffing more of this. I think on Sampling Samples, I gave it like a lower score for an Amouage, like a 7 or an 8, like a cusp of I was going to get a bottle. But now that I got the bottle, like, I'm not blown away. This is not a 10 out of 10 out of me personally from Amouage, but it's a very strong release from the brand. And looking, like, comparing this to other brands in the same realm or in the same price point, you know, I'm a little harder on Amouage scents. And why not, right? They have that track record that you can do better. But, you know, comparing this to what I've been testing, like Initios and PDMs, and again, they're in the same realm of price point. This stuff like blows that stuff away. Very, you know, there's complexity. There's a story being told here. There's, even though this is one of the more, I wouldn't say generic, but more easy to love type of fragrance. Like, there's nothing here that, but you can tell, like, when people say PDM's quality, and I kind of laugh, I kind of giggle, like, I can't take you seriously if you say that, because I can smell, like, let's say, I'm going to use an example here, the ginger in this, holy, like, I don't see PDM doing that kind of ginger. This is beautiful. But yeah, no, I'm happy to have it in my collection now that I can wear it a little more often. And we'll see. You know, the score, I think what I gave in Sampling Samples was 7 or 8. I think it was more of an 8, like a low 8, which is, I think, I wouldn't move that score at all. And I remember when Amouage had like the names of the fragrances on the side here for a short while. I keep looking out for it and it's not there. And it looks like the bottoms also have changed a bit. This one is made in, is it made in Europe? It looks like this is a London. I thought they brought them back. Well, it says made in Oman. I don't know. But yeah, Boundless. So there you have it, my review or my unboxing, my reminder of Boundless. You know, it's been a while since I've actually unboxed an Amouage. I don't have, I'm trying to think, I don't think I have any to unbox. Oh, I think I have Overture that I still have to talk about, that it's, I got it split, so it's not really an unboxing. It's already unboxed, but it's a new fragrance to my collection. So that's the next Amouage that you're going to see on the channel. As far as an unboxing, I don't think I have any slated for review. No. And that's it, yeah. This is a solid release from the brand. Not one of the best. And I think, I'm trying to think, I think I saw the thumbnail of my review or my Sampling Samples, and what did it say? It said something, and I'm trying to portray it in this review. I forget. But a good transition. I don't think that was the word I used. Yeah, much more vanilla, ambery tobacco here on the strip. Much more spice involvement in this on my skin, which I prefer that. I like the spices, and Ken did a great thing here. But what I was going to say, yeah, this is a great, I feel like a stepping stone into the brand of Amouage. If you're new to the brand and you're actually really interested in the Christopher Chong era, you don't know where to start, I feel like start here and then start moving your way back. It will give you a good idea of what the brand is at the moment, and it also gives you a good idea of what the brand was. I feel like Keren did a little bit of that magic. You're going to feel a lot of that old school Amouage in the introduction, which I absolutely love here. You know, the spices and the complexity, and you got some bright notes, you got some spices, you got some darker notes, obviously, you got some resins. You're getting a lot, but then in the back end, you're getting a little simpler, a little more, easier to love type of back end to this release. Once you start getting into the epics, the memoirs, the interludes, and My Baby, Jubilation 25, that's where you're going to really feel the magic of the brand, among others. There's some other great ones from the brand. But there you have it. My thoughts on Boundless from Amouage. And if you are interested in getting like the old packaging, again, I'm not going to guarantee that you're going to get the old packaging like I did. Don't ask me about batch codes. Don't ask me of, you know, has this been reformulated, things like that. I have absolutely no clue. I'm just happy I get the old packaging. That's always like a plus for me. I've never felt like, oh, I got the new packaging, I'm happy. And again, I guess that could go two ways. Like some people may get excited about getting a new package, you get fresh juice, all that stuff. I'm not really, I don't subscribe to that. So now that I shared my take, I'd love to see yours in the comments below. What do you think about Boundless? And this one doesn't have the man on it, right? It has the man's bottle, but it doesn't say man on it. So interesting to see that. Boundless, a beautiful bottle design. Personally, I love the colorway on this one. And as always, a great pour fragrance will make a lasting impression. Choose your Amouage release wisely. Thanks for watching, YouTube. Have a good one.